Hello and welcome everybody to Tinertia. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Hello and welcome indeed. Well, I need to yell because the game's too loud. First of all, turn down the bloody audio for crying out loud. Okay, hello and welcome indeed everyone to Tinertia. What is Tinertia? It basically praises itself as being a game that crashes. Let's try that again. It praises itself as being a game that crashes when you change the graphics, well, the resolution. No, it doesn't. Though it did crash, which is interesting. It's basically a game where it is a mix of everything I suck at. Speed, running, you know, going through levels quickly, get maximum score attack games if you will. Puzzle games, and platforming. Those are the three things I am dreadful at. Those are the three things that this game is. It is Sonic-like speed with Quake-like fun, apparently, as they describe it. And it is aimed towards the new streaming generation of gamers. Didn't know we had one. The streaming generation. I've heard the term before, I just find it a bit... nah. Anyways, let's go and do the first level. As you can see, we have 0 out of 10 clock power and 0 out of 10 rocket power. Let's see exactly what it's like, because I've got no clue, right? Leaderboards. I will be going offline on Steam, and will do everything possible to not compare my score to anyone else. Here we go. Shit. Fling the right stick to fire rockets. I'm flinging the right stick in order to fire rockets. Oh, right, so you propel yourself by shooting. Yeah, it's very much Quake-like. I can see where the Quake comes in play here. Okay. Here's the problem, though. Flinging right bumper is not the best thing in the world. Let's not look at the leaderboards. For God's sakes, don't look at the leaderboards. It praises itself also as being extremely addictive, fun, and a game that you're going to want to replay constantly to get better scores and whatnot. I can see that being true for many people. I mean, look at that. That was pretty good. Oh, so the less rockets you use, the better you do, basically. Alright. Aha! Obviously, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm not. This is the end. We're not getting past this level, I assume, because it... we need to be careful about the number of rockets we use. Oh, shit. Because there is like a... oh, for Christ's sake. Get up on that bloody thing. Because there is like a tendency to shoot as many rockets as possible to get through the level quickly. But also you need to shoot less than half. Okay, so I'm horribly slow. Okay, let me try that again. This like a pixel perfect jump? Yeah, not exactly pixel perfect, but... Oh god. Use left stick down plus right bumper to dash. Oh, okay. This would have made my life a lot easier a couple of minutes ago. Okay. Now... I'll tell you what, it's incredibly quick, fun, and the controls are unlike any I've ever seen in a video game. Oh. Wait, I know how to do this. Nope, I don't know how to do this. Is there a way to get restarted? Oh, okay, I get it. You need to time these things. No, just fuck. I get it, he says, committing suicide. Just the angle at which you shoot the bloody thing is incredibly important as well. Shit. This is the only level we're ever going to play through. The reminder of this video. Apparently. Maybe not. Okay. Well, there's gonna be... Thank you. Don't fuck up. For God's sake, don't fuck up. Alright. Sweet. What's the target time is 16 seconds. Are you kidding me? No one can do this in 16 seconds. So obviously there are replays and stuff you can look at. Let's take a look at, let's save and quit out of here. And take a look at what else. What I meant to say was let's save and quit and take a look at the rest of the game and what it has to offer. From a more reviewy standpoint, but I didn't know save and quit meant, you know, exit the game. I thought it would return us to the main menu. My apologies. So there's the campaign, which you escape the clutches of the Ark. Speedrun, pretty self-explanatory, and boss rush. No idea what it is. Nope, sorry, no idea. As I said, it recommends playing on a controller, so I'm playing on an Xbox controller. I am not even going to try keyboard and mouse because I can't play this fucking thing on a controller, let alone a more difficult keyboard and mouse. Options menu, although we did take a look at it. Tutorials, audio, SFX and music, I would have preferred some more options. Full screen, SSAO, FXAA, depth field, and resolution and texture quality. Bare bones, to say the least. Very few options, but it's not like it needs them, though I would have liked them. The graphic style is a bit weird and meh here, but when you're actually playing the game, which is the most important, I really like it. I really, really do. And you can see that there's different levels. You can see the sort of like the mini-map on the right side as well. And there's like the medals you need to collect, 10 for that, 10 for this, 10 for that. And you sort of go up this very nicely designed level select screen here. I really like this. I really like the style of this. Obviously I suck. I've never played it before, and I only managed to get one medal here, but let's move on and see how we do. Okay, and jump. Feel like the boost. The right trigger boost, I feel like is all important. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's the extent of the quality of the commentary that you'll be hearing. That what I do like is that when you die... Oh, hold on. Yeah, you can press B, by the way, to respawn quickly, which I should have known. I wonder, is there a way to just break this level? Probably not. Let's not try and break the game as we can't get through the first few levels of it without dying. Okay. Also, rockets don't work on lava, obviously. Why would they? In my defense, it's a lot tougher than it looks. Because you're not jumping, you're firing rockets in the direction you want your momentum to be in. I've not seen a game like this in a long time. Obviously, it's going to be compared to stuff like Super Meat Boy and maybe even that dreadful one, I Want to Be the Guy Dan. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I think it's unique enough to warrant its own place in this sort of community of people that love these types of games. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun with this thing. I honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with this thing, even though I am absolutely dreadful. But I can see myself playing this for a couple of hours and then being like, oh, finally I've mastered how to get past this level, which is not likely ever going to happen. I take like 10 attempts to get through the bloody thing in the first place, let alone set any form of a record or whatever. And I bet it does keep it entertaining later on as well, with new puzzles, mechanics, new platforming mechanics and whatnot. I bet it does that as well, I'm fairly confident. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend this as my sort of, you know, initial impressions of what this game is. What the hell is this game all about? Fuck's sake! It is so easy to overshoot it. It's incredible. And even this is bloody difficult. Like, it's not one of those typical wall jumping experiences that you might have. How frustrating is this? How frustrating can it? I'm half tempted to pause the recording here and then get better at this bloody level and then show you how to get past it, but I guess the frustration is part of the fun, I suppose. Don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, for Christ's sake, don't fuck up. Okay. I know what I need to do. I need to go up and then It was almost pixel perfect. You are kidding me. You are fucking kidding me. Add checkpoints. Developers, add fucking checkpoints. Really need to add checkpoints. There is a counter on the left to the amount of rockets you used, although yeah, you can actually see the part-time and rocket usage on the other side of the screen there. I really don't understand how someone can finish this level with just 14 rockets! God damn it. I like how you fall like through the level and you get a glimpse of the levels you've done. I think that's really nice design. And I do see why they meant this was sort of purposefully built for the new streaming community. I tell you what though, it's a funny thing. This is incredibly fun. I'm doing this level for the God knows how manyth time. I'm going to pause here for a second, alright? I'm going to pause here for a second just to rest my fingers and think about this. Okay. But I'm doing this level for God knows how many times. And I'm not bored of it yet. I'm not bored of this level yet. I am entertained by this. And it's a fun kind of frustration, right? Which is so difficult to pull off in video games. Especially when it comes to me, because I fucking hate puzzle games and platforming in every game, let alone games that are just based around the notion. I'm not even trying now, am I? I need to focus more, but in my defense, commentary and doing this is incredibly difficult. And I also can't help but... No, for fuck's sake. I can't help but notice that this would be an amazing game for HDQ. What is HDQ? It is Awesome Games Done Quick. It is a charity organised every year for prevent cancer foundations and whatnot. That is a disgrace, and I'm a disgrace of a human being. Can we please get past this level by the end of the video? Basically, it's a Prevent Cancer Foundation that gets people that are... Basically, it gets people that are speedrunners to play awesome games and do them quickly, ha ha ha, on camera for the event. That is incredibly... That is incredibly annoying and yet amusing at the same time. So yeah, I definitely give this game a look-see if you're into this sort of I want to say, yeah, I guess frustrating, repetitive, keep trying until you get it done type experience, which I know a lot of people are into, and don't get me wrong, more power to you. It's just as I think this video explains why I don't like these games. It's because I suck at them. And don't pretend like that's something you didn't know. Don't pretend like you don't... Well, unless you've never been to this channel before, then you have a right to be pissed off that I can't finish the fucking first level. But I went into this with a full disclaimer at the start. Well, not really a full disclaimer, but with a sort of disclaimer at the start, saying I suck at this type of video game. Don't get mad if I can't finish any of it. But here's the thing, these type of games annoy me very quickly. And it's not their fault, it's just I have no movement coordination skill whatsoever. Let alone the, oh for fuck's sake, the coordination and movement and just skill generally required to get past these levels and these games. However, this one hasn't annoyed me yet. And I've been trying for ages to get past this bloody level. Alright, let's stop and think about this. I could have boosted! Ah, you stupid, silly little man. Watch me ace it now. Did I say ace it? I mean, watch me ace it now. I guess the only problem with this type of game is it going to get enough publicity? Is it going to become popular enough that it makes sense for, in the first place, for you to pick it up, and you know, later for the developers as well? Is it going to be popular enough? And I definitely see a lot of potential here. Well, I don't see a lot of potential because I can't get past this bloody level, but I definitely see people running this, live streaming this, recording this, setting world records in this. I think it is doable within this almost sandbox that they've created for us. The sandbox of frustration. But fun as well. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have done it. We've made it past the level. And it wasn't too horrible as well. It wasn't too horrible either. Was that just a particularly annoying level for me because I don't wanna... I'm gonna eat my own words, but I think this one looks a bit easier. Ah, for fuck's sake, there's gonna be the issue with this one. It seems accurate, which I should have talked about from the beginning. It seems very accurate. Replicating Meat Boy levels of accuracy is very difficult. For fuck's sake. Is incredibly difficult. Getting those pixel perfect jumps and everything. But this seems incredibly accurate. Like, the controls are very responsive. It is what I'd expected them to be getting into this. You know, very responsive. It is a robot with a rocket launcher. It behaves the way I expected it to behave. Nothing dramatically good or bad there. It is clean. It might look a little bit messy initially, but it is a very clean controller, controlling, a very, how do you phrase that? It's very easy, well, not easy to control, but yeah, well, it's not easy to complete, but it's easy to control, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, I'm not struggling with the controls, I'm struggling with my complete and utter lack of skill. And that's fine. I knew I'd be doing this. And I knew that I would go through the same level like 50 times in order to complete it. Whereas some people would be speedrunning this one in like 5 minutes of trying it. They're going to be speedrunning through it like absolute champs and setting world records and whatnot. But, you know, I'm a completely different breed of animal. Like, I took 20 hours to leave the tutorial area of The Witcher 3. Like, I didn't kill the Griffin, like, what was it, like 18 hours or something like that? Yeah, I like to take my time in games. That's why I like strategy games and RPGs. Especially true if you like following my Europa Universalis series, you'll know that I'm an incredibly slow player. I'm not definitively the slowest. I can name at least a dozen ones that are way slower than me. But I like to take things slow and not rely on my my reaction time and whatnot to get me through certain situations within the world of video gaming, whereas that's not entirely possible here. You have to have quick reflex, you have to have muscle memory, which I think my muscle memory is okay. As you can see, I'm not dying on the first attempt here. I'm making these plate jumps here fairly confidently. It's just getting past this point is a bit difficult. There we go. Okay. What's the time? 23 and 19 rockets. Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here. You usually go 6-7 seconds ahead and 4 or 5 rockets more than needed. Let's try that. I'm tempted to try that. Get it just right. There we go. Skip the first 2 jumps. That's how speedrunning is created. Alright. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. I love this. Well, I'm probably going to hate it within like 20 seconds or so. God damn it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And I guess the final question, well, one of the 2 final questions I'm going to ask, is this satisfying? Hell yeah. Making the jumps, attempting the jumps, failing the jumps, absolutely. Love it. Love every second of it. Is it satisfying? Yes, absolutely. Would I recommend it? That you at least try out a demo of it if it's available. If you're not interested in paying full price for this thing, hell yeah. If you like this type of game, I recommend that you purchase it immediately, regardless of well, obviously you should read a review of it and listen to an opinion of someone that's slightly more competent than me. Because, I mean, watching this footage, why would you ever listen to me? But I'm just sort of bringing you the perspective of someone that sucks at this. Is having an incredible amount of fun sucking at it, if that makes any sense whatsoever to you. The viewer. See, here's my problem. I fire left instead of down. You really need to fire down in these things, yet it is difficult. Very difficult. Oh god. So just this one jump where you just fling yourself across the screen and mid-air make corrections to make the jump. Jump apparently failing to do now. The jump I've done like 13 times. Probably like 30 times. I'm failing all of a sudden. But yeah, is it accurate? Absolutely. To me, to my untrained hand and mind, it seems perfectly playable and accurate. So I guess exit level is how you get to maybe. Yeah. Makes sense. It has a campaign. You get your money's worth. Yeah, leaderboards, competitive stuff. Even if you don't like that, the campaign seems very interesting with various puzzles and stuff. Yeah, I definitely recommend this. My first impressions are I am impressed. I thought this would be honestly worse, a lot worse. But no, it is a great game. I've enjoyed it thoroughly on my brief experience with it, and I don't believe I'm saying this. I'm gonna play more. Thing is, when I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna focus, I'm probably gonna get through these levels a little bit quicker. That said, hold on. Oh no, never mind. Hold on, actually. Oh yeah, okay. This is obviously. See if I gotten any better. Probably no. Probably not. But obviously, I'm gonna shut up. Maybe play some music in the background, which I haven't talked about. Music, right? It does the job. It gets the job done. I don't like it too much. Thing of personal taste. You never discuss someone's taste in music and say, oh, your taste in music sucks. You don't say stuff like that. But personally, I don't think it sets the tone very well. I would have either played something that's incredibly quick and fast, like just a lot of BPM, rather than this sort of, or something that's completely chill, like to relax you when you're failing about 60 times. It's okay. It's good music. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I think it could have been better. It's not. Some people may love it. Obviously, I fully accept that. Personally, I think it could have been better, but it's, it could have been a major selling point of the game. Having a great soundtrack helps so much. This way, it's an average, okay soundtrack, which is average and okay, but don't play this game for the soundtrack, definitely. Play it for the great mechanics. There we go. I fully recommend this. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Juggernaut. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to support me as a YouTube personality. And I'll stay tuned with the channel and further uploads on it. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.